Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you get notifications whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video. It's Wednesday the 14th of June. It's my weekly roundup for Division 1 of the 2023 All-Star Battlefield of Honor Championship. Of course, we had the first round of weekly knockout matches on Friday the 9th of June for all 32 groups in Division 1. So let's check out the results. In Group 1, LAT2 beat AKT by 112k to 19k. COH, my alliance, we beat IDF by 136k to 11k. That was the second biggest score in the round, I believe. Well done, guys. In the other matchups, L67 beat Q56 77,000 to 43,000, and of course 1TO beat RKS 125k to 19k. So one of the State 90 alliances going out there, or one of the teams from the State 90 alliances. In Group 2, 4KS, one of the juggernauts in the competition as well, they won by 123k against EHR, who scored 12k. STU from State 1, they beat SOV by 110k to 11k. And in the other two matchups, EME won 77k to 48k against 6MP from State 150. And then B4R, they went down, only scoring 19k against PMI from State 180. They scored 117k. Group 3 results. 5x1 from 289, they scored 58,000 versus L82 second team who got 48,000, quite a close matchup there. And E65 beat Boss's team 104,000 to 28,000. That wasn't Boss's top team though. G97, their second team, beat RU7 from 88 by 64,000 to 47,000. And 4KE from State 120, they won by 69,000 points. They scored for 69,000 points against OTD, who got 53,000. So pretty close there again. Group 4, BIR scored 84,000 points versus IV6, who scored 38,000. And then Boss's top team won by 121,000 points against Indy from 815. They only managed to muster 11k in that match. HAV from 137 won against UTW from 76, 81,000 to 36,000, and FNG from 161, they won by 121,000 versus 11,000 from TVB from 293. So that was a strong result for FNG. On to Group 5, UTW Team B, they beat 86G Sweet whole team 115,000 to 7,000. Sorry, I couldn't help a chuckle. OTD from 126 scored 59,000 points versus THS's score of 48,000. And the other two matchups, TTW from 103, just a very close battle here against 4HM from 129. 4HM just squeezed past them 60,000 to 56,000, only 4k in the points there. One of the four closest matchups in this round. The other result on this side, an XKE team won by 103,000 points versus TXK's 12,000. Group 6, another 1TO team, their second team, beat 8XB's plus 8 team by 76,000 to 46,000. And then FLR from 82, they beat 7 from State 78 by 99,000 to 25,000. MOP from 144, 173,000 against versus FRI from 121 to 35,000 points. And then ETP from 291 beat ERA 80,000 to 36,000. Real mixture of results here. You can see when people weren't able to get enough players into their teams. Of course, activity is really key in Battlefield of Honor. If you can get your max 20 players available, it is difficult with these kind of set times at plus 12, 14 and 16, and I think that is definitely having an impact on some of the results here. AXB, their All-Star S team, beat U1F's plus 14 team 99,000 to 29,000 points. Strong victory there. And SPE from 140, again another big victory against 3HS from 86, 123,000 to 15,000 points. In the other side of the group, U74 U74 beat ZWE by 80,000 to 33,000, and 2FX won by 95,000 versus VDF Knights from 37's 35,000 points. On to Group 8. And we have NSA from 84. They beat DXP Legends from 293, one of the DXP teams, 65,000 to 49,000 points, yeah. And then Z8G from 289, they put up 105k versus EUK from 284, who only managed just under 24,000 points. ROG from 90, get in state 90, they won against IMW from 266, 63,000 to 53,000, so that looks like that was a pretty close match. And UTW from 76, they beat WAU from 290, 110,000 to 8,000. Not such a close match in the last match in Group 8. On to Group 9, EUK from 284 beat KNA from 264, 112,000 to 16,000. And NWR from 277 put up 92,000 versus RMP from 148, 34,000. WFT from 287 won 88,000 versus RXK's 34,000. And DRO from 248 rounds up the matches from this group, 111,000 versus 75's 18,000. In Group 10, we had MON from 112 score 80,000 versus RSQ from 153's 31,000. And KWR from 289, their Team 2, put up 111,000 versus L38's 16,000. VIX from 127 scored 123,000 to 8XB's plus 14 team of 15,000 scores, so a strong victory there for the VIX team. And then LVN from 169, they scored 82,000 points versus TSN's 47,000. In Group 11, UTW's Team A from State 76 beat FHX's plus 14 team, 114,000 points to 12,000 points. And Triple V from 169, they beat A4D by 77,000 to 48,000. WTUX from 210 won with 105,000 points versus FWH's 18,000. FWH, one of the 265 states teams. And MCD from 104 cruised past WAO from 62, 122,000 to 14,000. Strong result for them. On to Group 12. One of the 4KS teams, their second team, beat B81's Don't Hide Balls team, 119,000 to 15,000. So this looks like a very strong team as well. And TAR's team from 172, they scored 86,000 points versus the W86 team from plus 14. They only put up 32,000. On the other side of the bracket in this group, FAW from 287 won 61,000 versus ASI's 58,600. This was actually, I think, the closest result in the whole of the round for Division 1. Only 2,500 points in it. So that must have gone right down to the wire. And the other result, INM from 242 beat another 265 team, 8XGD plus 8 team. They won, INM won by 79,000 points to 39,000 points. On to Group 13, unlucky for some. RBW from 299 survived for another week, scoring 114,000 points versus AXI's 11,000. And INA from 76, they put up 94,000 versus IV6's team, who only managed 29,000 points. On the other side of the bracket, KOT won 68,000 to HXP's 50,000, and 3HS from 86. Strong result for these guys, 122,000 versus 5x1's Team B, only 10,000 points. I can only presume 5x1 didn't get many competitors on that match. I've managed to skip Group 14, apologies. For VR, Fairies and Unicorns from State 154, they scored 106,000 to T5W's plus 14 team, who managed 20,000 points. And then in the second match, ON7 from 197 scored 101,000 points to NUC's 29,000. G97, their all-star team, main team, scored 114,000 versus KDF's 12,000. strong result for them again. And FNL from 130, another strong result, 126,000 to BTO's Team B, only managed 15,000. So this could be a good matchup in Group 14 this Friday. On to Group 15, CIB from 76 beat TZF from 204, 96,000 to 23,000. And KWR from 289, they managed to beat XKE's plus 14 team, 79,000 to 37,000. Two strong teams there. And RXR from 146 beat BTO's plus 14 team, 88,000 to 27,000. And Mon from 96 beat 28S's team, 85,000 to 39,000. On to Group 16, the halfway house in Division 1. J4E from 207. They cruised past F6S's plus 12 team from 165, 91,000 points to 35,000 points. And TFZ from 250. This was a closer match against W96's Group 1 team, 70,000 points to just under 50,000 points for W96. On the other side of this group, In from 242 scored 77,000 to VDF's plus 14 teams 41,000. And AMO from 291 beat UTW's plus 14 team 83,000 to 39,000. We're on the home straight, Group 17. And L96 beat 4FS's team 98,000 to 24,000. And TUS from State 2, they beat AMO's plus 14 team 81,000 to 33,000. GMP from 150, their All-Stars 1 team, won 111,000 to CMI's 21,000. Strong result for them. And another XKE team, their plus 8 team, again, very strong result against GX9 from 97. XKE winning 122,000 to 13,000. One of the best results on this round. Group 18, and we have WFT from 287. They scored 61,000 against UTE's 52,000. Pretty close matchup there. UTE unlucky to go down in that one. And E65, the Cool Kids, their team won 106,000 against 1UW's 28,000. NOE from 115 put up 62,000 to WSD's 56,000. So another close match, under 6,000 points between those two. And KXQ from 219, an easy win for them against H0A from 132. They won 112,000 to 14,000. Group 19. DXP Psycho Avengers from 293 put up the biggest score in the round for Division 1, 157,733, and that was against YAD Last Warriors from State 66. I can only presume the Last Warrior didn't attend the battle because they didn't score any points. It was a complete whitewash. Maybe that was something to do with the timings, who knows. And then a 265 team, TEX, beat RF4 from 295. TX putting up 74,000 points to RF4's 46,000. So that could be a good matchup in the next round this Friday. The other teams in this bracket, 74D beat EHR 90,000 to 24,000 points, and GMF from 126 beat HXP's plus 18 team 87,000 to 41,000. Group 20, we're flying through. CXF from 265 beat KRU from 165, 65,000 to 48,000. Quite a close matchup. And FAW from 287 beat SPE's team 87,000 to 36,000. On the other side, RYS from 62, their main team scored 104,000 points versus MAT from 232, who put up 26,000. And then WOV for Berserkers from 258. Strong result for them as well against EWG from 239. 124,000 to 8,000 points. So it could be some good matchups in Group 20 this coming Friday. On to 21. E54 from 154. They scored 88,000 points against L82's fourth team, who scored 31,000. So L82 losing one of their teams there. And 23V from 230. Beating DSA 108,000 to 21,000. Strong result for 23V there. LBA from State 90, their plus 14, plus 18 team, beat FYS from 137, their main team, 84,000 to 38,000. So another State 90 team through. And another DXP team through from 293. They won 92,000 points to 35,000 points against SPW's main team from state 272. So DXP having a big impact in this tournament so far in Division 1. Another XKE team from 120 going through. Their plus 20 team this time, beating D3V's plus 20 team, 69,000 to 50,000 points. And PYF's championship team from state 201, they beat M4R's third team, 106,000 to 16,000. AED from 270 beat LSS's first team, 89,000 to 37,000 points. And GLW from state 2 beat TVB's plus 14 plus 18 team, 62,000 to 46,000. So that was quite a close matchup. Group 23, VIX from 127, their plus 18 team beat MON from 96, 86,000 to 38,000. And RKS's second team from state 90 beat XES's gorgeous team from 210. They weren't so gorgeous after this battle. They took a hammering, 93,000 to 24,000. U56's plus 20 team, they got past Con from 92, 58,899 to 55,182. The second closest matchup in the whole of the tournament in this division last week. So close between those two guys. That must have been an exciting end to that battle. And on the final match in this group, BSH from 112, they beat SIR's third team, 103,000 to 20,000, an easy win for them. We're 3/4 of the way through, guys. We're on to Group 24. 36k from 136. Their All-Stars farm team won 109,000 versus IMS's plus 2 team, who could only muster 15,000 points. And UCP from 192. They picked up 99,000 points versus 9ST's first team, who could only score 19,000. Big win by 80,000 points there. Another 265 team, of course, 265 with multiple teams in this tournament. Their plus 14 team beat DIC, my old alliance, 92,000 to 20,000. So poor old DIC, they go out at this stage in the battle. It was always going to be tough against a 265 team. And 4VR from 154 beat G1F 78,000 to 38,000 to finish off the results in Group 24. So yeah, disappointed to see DIC go out at this point. Another Triple V team, their plus 14-18 team, win against W86's plus 20 team, 95,000 to 23,000. Strong result there. And iOS beat FHX's team, 79,000 to 31,000. On the other side of this bracket, ILG from 114 beat F7P, 67,000 to 57,000. That was pretty close. And then PWA's fourth team beat PHR's third team, 76,000 to 45,000. So we won't be having two teams matching off from 114 in this group. Will ILG make it through to the finals? We'll have to wait and see. On to Group 26. OTA from State 90. They beat IMS's plus 14 team, 78,000 to 45,000. And LAR from 294 will be their opponent in the next round as they beat INA's reset team from State 76, 82,000 to 45,000 points. The other two matches in this group, BIR from 287, they picked up 85,000 points versus WSD from 206, and TRC from 219 against 1DD's first team, 63,000 to 48,000. Pretty close result there in Group 26. We're on the home straight, guys. Group 27, B81 from State 106, 110,000 points versus HEX's plus 14 team. They couldn't even get up to 20,000 points. 90,000 point differential there. Really strong victory. And VHI's all-star team from 127, they picked up the win against RRH's first team, 84,000 to 38,000. A 7D5 team did get through, so I've still got to try and say that name for another week. Their Deadly Sins team, 7 Deadly Sins team, beat 2S2's all-star team, 84,000 to 35,000 points. And they'll be playing 4TA's fourth team from State 256, who beat DYS 78,000 to 52,000, their Dyslexic Dragon team. Group 28, CPR from 277 beat REJ from 17, 65,000 to 53,000, another close battle there. AMO, their plus 20 team, get through this time. 89,000 points to SF9's plus 20 teams, 31,000. Strong win there. And S6R's All-Star team, they get through 92,000 points against PGK's plus 14 team, who could only manage 31,000. And finally, VOC from 263, they scored 75,000 points against SA5's first team. They managed 52,000. Pretty close battle there. 4 groups to go, guys. Group 29. G1F from 120, another G1F team. They beat AXB's plus 2 team, 99,000 to 18,000 points. And L96, their Sloth Army, not so slow this time. They won 76,000 against points against ARS's plus 14 teams, 38,000. On the other side, LPK from 136 won 78,000 to 44,000 from VAX's team from State 66. And OTD's plus 20 team, they picked up 68,000 points against HMB from 209. They can only manage 38,000, but still quite a low scoring battle there. Group 30, JWM from 296 scored 65,000 against GOV's 50,000. Again, another close battle. And there we go. The E65 plus 20 team, they beat 4FS's plus 4 team, 14 team, plus 90,000 points against their 40,000 points. MOD from 47 beat ROJ's first team, so a State 90 Alliance going out there. MOD scoring 74,000 against ROJ's 34,000, and 1MK from 203, they will be their opponent as their plus 18 team. Scored 71,000 points versus D3V's plus 14 teams, 50,000. Still pretty close match there. Real variety in the results here. Some absolute, massive scores, and quite a few, though, closer matchups from this round. This was not a close one, though. BMC's championship team from 232, they managed 121,000 points against HAV's second team. They could only manage 9,000 points. And so this BMO team, they'll be playing S6R's plus 14-16 team, who beat L8B 64,000 to 50,000. That pretty close match there. And LVM from 169, their second team, beat F6S's plus 14 plus 18 team, 82,000 to 34,000 points. And finally, the last battle in this group, AKZ's third team from State 112, they scored 76,000 against Boss's plus 20 team from State 1. They only managed 41,000, so another Boss team going out there. And finally, last but definitely not least, Group 32, 0TA from 90, their Ball Stars team squeaked past NON's first team, 63,000 to 59,000. So only 4,000 points in this one as well. One of the 4 closest battles in this round. They'll be playing SPE next time. SPE not so close against INA. SPE scoring 124,000 to INA's 16,000 points. And the final 2 matchups from this round in Division 1, CIB's T2 team, they beat BON 85,000 to 25,000, so a 120 alliance going out there. And EME's plus 20 team from State 133, they are the final team through to the next round this Friday. They scored 78,000 points versus DMK's plus 20 teams, 33,000. So those are all the results. If you made it through the last 20 minutes or so, thank you for sticking with me. If you've just checked out your round, that's absolutely fine. So, coming up this Friday, we will be whittling the teams down to the last 64 in each division, who will be playing the finals of their knockout brackets. And of course, the winner of that match will get through to the finals. Now, something new you might have seen in the last 24 hours or so is this spectate button on your front page. So you might have seen, many of you might have hopefully seen my live stream from last Friday where myself and M were testing the spectator function, where you could literally just look in on any matchup. Of course, you can't do that in the final 5 minutes. I forgot, I made that mistake. You can click on the info and you see there's a spectate button. Now, that is now available in all accounts, but the devs have told me that this is still in final testing. They're hoping to have it confirmed in the next 24 hours, so by Thursday the 15th, and they will do an announcement if the testing is successful and it's ready to go. But we do have the spectate button here, so this will just allow you to see the matchups and turn on a notification to remind you. As I've said before, the matchups are at plus 12, 14 and 16. this Friday the 16th. I will be live streaming definitely the plus 12 and plus 14 matchups. I'm not sure about plus 16 because that is Baby Pond's bedtime. But I will try to get all three matchups in if I can. I'm still in negotiations with Mrs. Pond. But let's check out some of these battles then. You can see TEX from 265. They're up against 4VR. That's at plus 14. As I say, you can turn on notifications. Hopefully, for the match, you'll receive a notification. As we just scroll down, I'm not going to go through all of them again. 8XB, 26G power there. That's going to be a strong team. And then, of course, 1TO's team, B, their B team, that's got 30G of power. An XKE team, ASC team, All-Star Championship team, they've got 34G of power. They're up against 4HM at plus 12. Boss's main team, 39G. They're up against BIR at plus 12 as well. E65's main team, 40G. They will be battling at plus 12 against 5X1's Team A. 265 against 289 there, so that's going to be a good battle, hopefully. 4KS's main team, 51G. They're up against STU. Good luck, STU. That's going to be taking place at plus 12 as well. Into our Group 1 matches, we are 1TO are battling at plus 12. Their All-Star team, they have 45G of points. And then here's my alliance, COH. We're battling at plus 14. And we just have the lead on the power against L82's first team. That's going to be a close matchup. We're anticipating a real difficult challenge on Friday. We'll just quickly scroll through, see if there's any other biggies. So there you go. That looks close. Mon against KWR, 13.6 against 13.7G if everyone turns up. Any other biggies in here? It doesn't look like it's... XK's plus 18, they've got 27G, that's pretty strong. Some smaller teams making it through as well, you can see, like U56, just under 7G of power. Will they be making it through? GLW, they've got 8G of power. So, you know, a real mixture getting through, as I keep saying. RYS's team, they've got nearly 30G. I'm expecting them to get through nearly triple the power of the opponent. I mean, that's tough. And there you go, DXP as well. They scored the most points. Their team have got 28G. Can TEX's plus 18 team do anything? That's a 265 versus 293 matchup there. That's going to be an interesting one for people to see. So many matchups. I'm looking forward to the latter stages of the tournament where I actually don't have to do so many results. And that's everyone. So don't know why OTA's Ball Stars don't have a time against SPE. Maybe that's just a an image issue rather than a display issue rather than actually an issue. Maybe that does have a time. So there we go, guys. That is everything you need to know about Division 1 for this week and this Friday. Like I say, I'll be live streaming. Some other content providers will be live streaming, so please do check it out. I'm going to be doing a quick video in the next 24 hours, just checking which are the strongest states in Battlefield of Honor All-Star as well. Not just for Division 1, but the top 10 states in the whole game. Who's got the most teams at this stage of the tournament. The last thing I always check on is the championship data, of course. So let's have a look. Amelin from 266. Still top on the personal points, 739,000. And I'm sure on the killing points, yeah, 737,000. Capturing score, Miss Ginger from 296, 5,200 points. Escorting score, it's still Crocodile from 294, 70,000 points. And gathering score, it's Ragnar again, 30,136 points from 137. So those are all the time top scores. Of course, you do get rewards if you're at the top of those charts at the end of the battles. Don't forget to do your betting, of course. That is now live, has been live since last week. So get your 4 bets in so that you can do your betting quests. Don't forget to do your daily task and your weekly quests for that. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll see some of you live on Friday from at least plus 12, maybe a little bit beforehand for a bit of road chat. So I hope you're enjoying the All-Star Championship. If you're still involved, good luck to all of you this Friday. If you've liked this video, please do click on that like, and if you could share this video on my channel, in your Alliance chat, Province chat, and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.